Skin the Heart Away, Sun T, back with another EP. Ain't nobody in the bed yet, but how y'all go folks doing? Appreciate everybody for coming through. Everybody that's dope come through. Glad to be back talking to y'all good people. I know I've been on a little mini hiatus. A little mini hiatus for me anyway. But I'm back. Full swing. And we about to get this thing rolling. Y'all know how it go. I'm about to get this thing shared. Gotta turn my monetization on first, ASAP, because I ain't did that yet. And I got I'm here to talk on some interesting news. Countdown to the beat down. Yeah, facts, MP. What's good? Appreciate you sliding through this jet. And in this video, I'm gonna do something a little different on something. This video, I'm gonna give Tyson Fury a little credit, y'all. I'm gonna give Tyson Fury a little credit on this 17. I'm gonna get into it, y'all. Let me get my video shared. I'm gonna bring my camera up in just a second. Then we go. Shout out my guys, MP. What the fuck? 3 more days, mate. Right. 72 hours. Shout out to Son Thompson following through. Appreciate y'all good brothers following through. If I could, go and bring it up now, actually. Fuck it. But I got to get my monetization and shit on. Let me get my shit going, y'all. Let me get my shit going. First, before I share it, put my monetization on. Then I'm going to get to sharing it. But let me go and get y'all. Hey, look. So look. Just breaking news just now. I don't know if y'all knew, though, but, Eddie Hearn got the rights to the Teo Lopez Cambosis fight. They got pushed back again. So now, breaking news, the fight going to be on DAZN. It's going to be a DAZN fight. Teo versus Cambosis. So I guess they decided, not to do pay-per-view after all. Or maybe, they might make it a pay-per-view in Australia, some shit. Try to cash out that way or something. But from what I understand, DAZN not really a pay-per-view network. They're not really a pay-per-view network. So when DAZN get a hold of a fight, I'm guessing it's gonna be on the DAZN app. So I start with Teo. I start with Teo and Ray. I want to just say that real quick. But let's get into it. And I still ain't got a shirt yet, but I'm finna go and get my opening breakdown and shit. So Teo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. 2 guys that I really wanted to like. I was a Teo Lopez fan. I thought Ryan Garcia was pretty good. I know Ryan Garcia, get a hard time. I had always gotten a hard time and all that good stuff. But for the most part, I thought Ryan Garcia, was pretty good. I thought he had, some upside. I say this, I think he got some upside. And I can say that about both of these guys type shit, really. But I think they got great upside. And both of them did something very interesting, something very similar. You know what I mean? So these guys, Ryan Garcia's last fight was against, Luke Campbell, right? And I understand, Luke Campbell isn't a top 5 fighter, in that division. But Luke Campbell is one of the better fighters in that division. Luke Campbell is a solid fight, especially for a guy like Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? I gave Ryan Garcia full credit and all the kudos, for fighting and beating Luke Campbell. And in all things considered, in the context of everything, that was a really big win for Ryan Garcia and where he at in his career. What's good, 7B8? Appreciate you sliding through this jump. Brother. We about to get into it. I still ain't got this thing shared. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna get this thing shared. But yeah, interestingly, they both did things Shout out y'all with the 18 likes already. Appreciate y'all for giving me the 18 likes, man. I just looked at it and I already got 18 likes. Appreciate y'all. And I ain't even got these done shirts. Shout out y'all good folks. But hell yeah. You know, Luke Campbell is a damn good win, a big win, especially for Ryan Garcia, you know, is it in his career right now, you know what I mean? And then we got Teofimo Lopez, probably to an even higher degree. He got him a win over, you know, Lomachenko. Lomachenko was a former champion. Teofimo Lopez, you know, won a couple belts, you know, off Lomachenko, you know what I mean? So when you really look at everything in the context and all, both guys, you know, had great moments for their career. Lomachenko had, you know, a great moment in general in becoming, you know, a unified champion. You know what I mean? Both big moments in those guys' career, right? The highest moments of those guys' career. And then it's like, and we just got news. If y'all don't know, we just got news that, you know, Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos fight gonna be on the zone. If y'all didn't know, Eddie Hearn had the rights to that. Then he was the next highest bidder. So their fight gonna be on the zone. But you know, both coming off the biggest moments in their young careers. You know, they got a long career left. They got a lot they gonna do. Or do they? We also gonna talk about that, you know what I mean? Either pressure is on in an hour. Talking about fear. What pressure? What pressure, Isaiah? You talking about fear or talking about Fury Wilder, or you talking about Teofimo George Kambosos? If you talking about Teofimo George Kambosos, I don't give a damn about it. Yeah, you too. But if you talking about the Wilder John, I'm watching that John live in action. But yeah, so that's good. I'm talking about Teofimo them first type shit. So I can go on. So when the Wilder press conference come on, we can go. We can watch this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And in worst case, I'm watching that bitch. Worst case scenario, I just take my monetization off. Yeah, fuck it. Yep. We gonna watch that jump. Yep, we gonna watch that jump. I'm gonna watch that jump out here. But hell yeah. No, they both, both coming off, the biggest fights of their career, really big wins. Teofimo Lopez being unified. But ironically, neither fighter has had a fight since then. You know what I mean? And it's been over a year. Now, Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, neither of them have had a fight, but I would most definitely say for different reasons. Teofimo Lopez can't seem to get right on the aspect of, at first it was, him and Bob Aaron was having, a disagreement about what Teo was worth. So, they had a disagreement there. And then Bob Aaron ended up coming on around, seeing it Teo's way. He gave Teo a pay raise, he gave Teo his own pay-per-view slot. Now when this happened, we all, gave Teo an applause. Me myself, because at that time I was a big Teofimo Lopez fan. Nowadays, I'm not so much with how he moving and everything going on. Not so much. Still an exciting fighter. Still somebody I want to see fight though. So okay, I got that jump money test now for him. So big time in Teofimo Lopez's life and career and everything. He get his first pay-per-view from Bob Aaron. Bob Aaron gave him a pay raise and all that good stuff. He picks this, he's mandated George Kambosos, which is cool. George Kambosos is a good fighter, though people tell me and don't really know much about it. When I first heard it, he was fighting George Kambosos, in my mind, I was like, what the hell? Nobody asked for this. But, over time, even though we still didn't ask for this fight. But, over time, I've, warmed up to the idea. I've looked into George Kambosos more, more has came out about him. I listen to his interviews and press conference stuff now. I like his attitude. I don't think he's coming in here to lay down. So this is a fight that at this point, at a certain point, I wanted to see. This fight got pushed back. Teo Lopez and George Kambosos, which was supposed to be Teofimo Lopez' first big pay-per-view. His first big fight after signing his new deal with top-ranking Bob Aaron, right? So it's an exciting time for Teo, exciting time for boxing, right? So you got Ryan Garcia coming off his biggest fight with his Luke Campbell win. You got Teofimo Lopez coming off his biggest fight, with Lomachenko. Then we had Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, talk fight. We had Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, fight talks too. In the midst of all this, so I was excited about Teo. I was excited about Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, right? So Teofimo Lopez get pushed back twice. The Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight just gets obliterated. And then Ryan Garcia jumps in and says, "Whoa, I might be fighting Manny Pacquiao." So, oh shit, I'm excited about Ryan Garcia. Oh, he might be fighting Manny Pacquiao. What's good, DP Rocker? Oh, you got Teo coming out the Loma win. You got Ryan about to fight Manny Pacquiao. Teo fight get pushed back again one more time, right? Okay, now you got Ryan Garcia saying, "Well, hey, I'm finna fight Javier Fortuna." I'm like, okay, see, that's cool too. Javier Fortuna is a good fight. I fuck with that, Ryan. I see you still trying to stay on the path of taking on good fights. All good fights. Tank Davis is a great fight. Manny Pacquiao is an even greater fight. Javier Fortuna is a good fight, especially with Ryan Garcia is in his career. And Teofimo Lopez fight get pushed back again. Now they're trying to push it back. George Kambosos almost pulled out. Triller then said to hell with the fight because they $10 million down in damages. And now Ryan Garcia, and then Ryan Garcia was supposed to fight JoJo Diaz, right? So I'm excited about that, even though JoJo Diaz and Ryan Garcia were both supposed to fight David Hayden. But I ain't gonna trip on it because them fighting each other is still a good fight and it's still a good thing for boxing, right? Tripping. So I ain't tripping on it. Let's get Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez. I mean, let's get Ryan Garcia versus JoJo Diaz. And now we hear that Ryan Garcia is not even fighting JoJo Diaz. So now at this point with Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez, I'm like, are y'all intentionally, trying to lose fans? Are y'all intentionally, trolling us? I think Ryan Garcia more so is intentionally trying to, I think he's intentionally trolling us, goddamn. I think Ryan Garcia, I'm one, who I try not to be as hard, on the younger guys, but for like I just told you, we got JoJo Diaz, Fortuna, Devin Haney, Manny Pacquiao, type thing. Ryan Garcia has led us Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia has led us of many paths with no outcome. You know what I mean? With no means to an end type deal. You know what I feel like? I feel like Ryan Garcia. I did the Southern T earlier. I was like Ryan Garcia is Captain Cap. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia does the most capping in boxing. Him and Teofimo Lopez are the same in this instance. And this is what I meant by they the high-low twins. Both coming off the biggest moment of their career. And right now they're in the lowest moments of their career. And we can't even get those guys in the ring. But now we got Tiff. This was breaking news. This news might have came out less than an hour ago. You know what I mean? Breaking news. Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos is still on, and they will be fighting on the zone. So that's good news. Especially that's good news, all things considered, with all the terrible news that we've been getting about George Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez in general. So they will be fighting. So that's at least half the battle. I think it's sad, or I think it's tough in general that we gotta hope and pray for Teo versus George Kambosos fight when we should be getting undisputed fight at the 135-pound division. With both guys having belts, and that's also what I mean when I talk about these highs and lows. I think for Teofimo Lopez in particular, I think it's a low for everybody, and especially for boxing. That Teofimo Lopez and David Haney has yet to unify those titles. There's no reason that I feel like those guys shouldn't have fought. And speaking of David Haney, especially a guy like Ryan Garcia, who's David Haney mandatory, who essentially became David Haney's mandatory and took two random fights and had the mandatory status taken from him. And now I don't even think that he's supposed to fight. I don't think he's the mandatory for David Haney anymore. So I think he didn't kind of ducked up out the mandatory position. I think JoJo Diaz is now the mandatory for David Haney, and JoJo Diaz was also supposed to fight David Haney too. But that's kind of getting off the subject. But I just think Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez both have made really good decisions up to this point. Ryan Garcia being that he has a big social media following. He's a fan favorite. You know what I mean? He's in a famous or infamous, however you want to look at it, camp in the Eddie Reynoso camp. They push out. I guess they get results over there. Whether we feel like how they get them or not, they do get results over there. So that is true. So I can't take that from him. So he's in a pretty good camp. You know what I mean? He's made pretty good decisions. In his boxing career and in his life, especially with the Luke Campbell thing, I thought that was a big step up. And him, going to say, well, I want Tank, or him going to say that, I want Ryan Fortune. I mean, I said Ryan Fortune, or Javier Fortune, or him saying that, I want JoJo Diaz. My disconnect comes with Ryan Garcia is that these things haven't been transpired and we haven't got these things. It's like I'm trying to be excited for him, for the guys that he's fighting. He's constantly reneging on me and changing his mind. He's pulled out how many fights in recession? 3 fights. You know what I mean? That could cause, that could stir up, different questions. You know what I mean? Like, why is he randomly putting out all these fights? Why do we have to put out all these fights? Like, what is the holdup? You know what I mean? And the same thing with Teofimo Lopez. Now, I'm not implying anything, or I'm not implying anything or nothing like that. But I think it's suspicious when any fighter, signs up for fights and then continuously to pull out of them. I kind of feel like that's how people move when they're on, drugs or something like that. And I'm not saying Ryan Garcia or Teofimo Lopez are taking PEDs. But what I'm saying is, um, the actions that they're taking, like getting the fights pushed back. You got Ryan Garcia getting in fights, getting out of fights. You got Teofimo Lopez, faking COVID. If you could saw him, in the picture with his new baby and everything, maybe he wants to take time for his baby. I don't know. But he said he had COVID. But it just seems like a lot of these fighters, are getting hurt this year and having to reschedule and push fight back. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia, for instance, he pulled out his fight, slated to mental illness. Now, in the beginning, I didn't question, his mental illness or anything like that. But his actions following, saying that he had mental illness, I did question it. You know what I mean? Type deal. I just think, these guys have been moving funny. The reason I don't know, and this video isn't about, me trying to figure out the reason that they moving funny. This video is basically me about just to tell y'all that I see these boys moving funny, and I hate that they had, such highs. Like last year at this time, Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez were coming off big wins, man. You know what I'm saying? They was high. They had us ready, especially Ryan Garcia and the Tank Davis thing. Ryan Garcia and the Tank Davis thing, had it going. We thought we were going to get that. There was a big deal, a big event on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I bet y'all. I bet y'all. I bet y'all, but hell yeah. But hell yeah, I just think though, like, and I know that a lot of people don't even give a fuck about these two guys in particular. I know nobody gives a fuck about Tyson Fury. I know a lot too many people, don't really care about Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. Not because they're bad fighters, but because their actions and shit like that. But I was a fan of Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. Just to be real with you, I'm a fan of boxing first, and then the boxers. So I can respect the boxers' grind. I can respect the boxers' improvement. I respect boxers, who really work in the sport and who continue to improve, and I can see it. You know what I'm saying? And Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia have been showing, flashes of greatness. They have been showing, flashes here and there that they could be a problem in the near future. Now, Ryan Garcia not fighting Tank Davis, you know what? Cool, bro. If you want to build a fight, if you don't think you're ready right now, cool. Just say that. Don't go on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. Gas me up as a boxing fan, ready to see y'all two people throw down because, I like both of y'all as fighters, and I think it's an exciting fight. Two big names, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? Let's make that shit happen. California, Atlanta, wherever you want to put it at. Let's make it happen. I got excited for that. You say, okay, I'm not gonna fight Tank. I'm like, cool, damn, bro, who you finna fight? Oh, I'm finna fight Javier Fortuna. I was like, bet Javier Fortuna. Good work. That's good work. That's good work. Javier Fortuna is great work. I'm ready to see that. That's a good they stand on the pad. That's a step up from Luke Campbell. You know what I mean? You going up, you staying the same. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do after you take big fights. You never want to, go backwards. Javier Fortuna, just step up from Luke Campbell. So let's make it happen. So boom, then you come out, you not fighting Javier Fortuna. I'm like, God damn, right? So who you fighting? Who you fighting now, right? Oh, shit, you fighting JoJo Diaz. That's cool. Even though y'all both supposed to be fighting Devin Haney. You know what I mean? I want to see that fight above all. Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney. I want to see that fight above all. You know what I mean? But JoJo Diaz versus Ryan Garcia is a great fight, and I'm ready to see it. But come to find out, shit, now Ryan Garcia pulling out of that fight for some reason. So maybe we might get Devin Haney versus JoJo, some shit like that. But I just think Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez have let me down, personally. And that's what this certainty is about. And that's what that certainty is about with them too. I feel like they have personally, let me down, being a supporter of the two, man. I don't even know who that is. Let me show this joint on the ground. And I didn't expect I didn't expect those guys from what they did last year. I didn't expect Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez to be going back to be training backwards as fast as they are. You know what I mean? I thought that these two guys, I was excited about 135 between them two, Devin Haney, you know, Keyshawn Davis, coming in there. Shaq and Foster being, at 130. I feel like 130 and 135 should all fight this shit. 133 or some shit. Well, that shit, I don't know, but yeah. Shaq and Foster being up and around there. I was excited about, what could come from it, from those three in general. But it's like Devin Haney can't get a fight, and he's ridiculed for not being able to get a fight. So Devin Haney, quote unquote, has no resume, even though what 22-year-old fucking does. But it's crazy already pulling this shit on Devin Haney. But Devin Haney got the Linares win, and really they all really got one win: Linares, Luke Campbell, and Lomachenko. You get what I'm saying? And the funny part is, we say Lomachenko the best win, but he had the least professional fights out of all those guys, opponents. But that's a story. But that's a certainty for another day. But I'm highly disappointed in Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez because I was actually, one of the guys who messed with those dudes. And that's why they the High-Low twins. Because they had their highest moment and their lowest moment all in less than a year at the same damn time. Teofimo Lopez was literally on top of the world. Ryan Garcia had, beat Luke Campbell, got knocked down, got up, stopped Ryan Garcia with a body shot. Hella impressive. Hella impressive. And then what? Neither has been in the ring since. Teofimo Lopez had this mandatory right after Teofimo Lopez had this mandatory right after his fight with Lomachenko. He still hasn't fought yet, been over here. Ryan Garcia has supposed to have about 3 or 4 fights, still hasn't fought yet. Those guys have I'm exhausted with those two, to be real with you. When they fight, I'm gonna watch it, but until then, they doing a lot more talking than they are, making good fight. I say that. They doing a lot more talking than fight. And I will say this: Ryan Garcia, I say Ryan Garcia. I feel like Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos would be a great move, right? I think that'd be a great move if they had to happen first. But the fact that Teofimo was supposed to be getting this, big pay per view and yada yada yada, it is still going to be a pay per view. You know what I'm saying? So is this a demotion or just a promotion? This is the second option for this fight. It failed to the zone. You know what I mean? Triller said to hell with it. Triller said they lost money. So this a win or a loss. No, we're not going to be able to tell what it did on the zone. Now we'll say this. Eddie Hearn, does issue out the money. Eddie Hearn does make these fights happen. Maybe it happens in Eddie Hearn's backyard. He signed to Max Room at the home. You know what I mean? Max Room in the zone. Remax Room in my home. He signed to Eddie Hearn and Remax Room in my home. So maybe, this might be in Eddie Hearn's backyard. You know what I mean? That always seems to do pretty good. For a backyard, it does pretty good for a backyard, bro. I like the little atmosphere. I like the fact that Eddie can put fights in his backyard. I think that's some boss shit. I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all. You feel me? So why not? But let me let my dogs in. Hey, bro, I'm sending your stuff out. Okay, for sure. Bet. When should I be expecting that jump, bro? Hey, come here. Yeah, appreciate that, 7BA, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Let you know. Okay, man. Appreciate that, bro. Shout out 7BA, man. Y'all support my boy 7BA, man. My boy 7BA got that good product. He got man. Tell them for what you got, 7BA. You know that shit better than me. You can speak this shit better than I can, though. But my boy got that good face cream. What he said he had that good face cream. He said he had some motherfucking some goddamn gel. He said he had some gel. This shit just gonna make everybody sexy. This shit. This shit is gonna make you sexy. He got all that good shit, man. My boy got all that good shit, man. But hey, let me get into Tyson Fury. And look, y'all. I'm gonna give Tyson Fury some credit. I'm gonna give him some credit, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm more. I'm gonna give Tyson Fury some credit, and I believe in Tyson Fury a little more now. I believe in him a little more now. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but let me explain what I mean by that. Body butters, Shea Mouse with CBD, all natural, organic, alkaline, www.shearoyals.com. You feel me? My boy got that shit, man. But yeah, I'm gonna give Tyson Fury some credit. I seen them walking out today. I mean, yesterday at the round, whatever day it was, I seen them walking out, right? And Tyson Fury looks like he's in pretty good shape. So I'm gonna give him credit, for being in shape. I think he took this last COVID break seriously. I think he went to this COVID break. I think he went to his COVID break determined to get better. I think he knew he had to fight. You know what I mean? And I think he, put in some work this training camp. Now, whether he took PEDs, which I got, word that he did type shit. It's not really. They be having those exemption shit, so it's something going on with Tyson Fury. But whether he's on, steroids or not, we gonna say he not because he hasn't came out with it, nothing like that. But he looks like he's in pretty good shape, so I'm gonna give him some credit for that. And this is why they should know, and this is why he made me a believer. And yes, Tyson Fury made me a believer, y'all. Tyson Fury made me a believer. If y'all haven't, could y'all hit that like button for me? We greatly appreciate that. Tyson Fury made me a believer. I believe that Tyson Fury is actually going to get to the ring, and I think he's actually going to fight. I think he's going to fight. I think I feel like he feel like that he had a good camp. I feel like he feel like that he in good shape. And I think he in good shape. He looks good. He looks a lot better than he was, with the swimsuit on when he had, the full back shit going. You know what I mean? So I think his confidence is pretty high right now. Tyson Fury, that is. So I'm more convinced that he's going to get in this ring, and I'm more convinced that he's going to fight. I believe that Tyson Fury is coming for a fight, y'all. You know what I mean? I still think he's getting stretched, but I believe at first I didn't think he was coming to the ring, but now I'm starting to believe that he's coming to the ring, and I'm gonna know more when we watch this press conference and everything. But I'm starting to believe that Tyson Fury gonna make his way to this ring. And I'm excited about this fight Saturday. I hate I can't be there. You know what I mean? I hate I can't be there. Something came up. I won't be able to be there. But I'm gonna be in full support of my brother. You know, my brothers still. I'm calling that fight on my Southern T. I'm in full support of my brothers' bomb squad till I die. Won't be able to be there. But I'm ready for this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hyped, dog. This the biggest fight of the year so far. If you don't fight, it's the biggest fight of the year. It's the biggest fight of the year so far, and I believe it's the biggest fight of the year. And I feel like the only competition is Canelo Alvarez versus Plant, given that it's for undisputed at 168. Shout out my brother Jay Gibson for sliding through. Appreciate you sliding through this, Jay Gibson. Glad that you could make it, my brother. We in here, talking about this Wilder Fear historic fight. In fact, we were talking about this Wilder Fear, and I was talking about a little earlier how Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, they really dropped the ball, and they dropped the ball, especially for me, a guy, who was really, supporting those guys, who was watching those guys every fight. You know what I mean? I watched each of those guys like last 3 or 4 fights. You know what I'm saying? I caught them, as early as I could catch them, type deal. And I think they're both pretty good fighters. And I feel like that they dropped the ball for me and fans, even more hardcore fans than myself. At some point, you gotta question, the motives. You gotta question the movement of your guys, type deal. You know what I mean? And that's what in the fight I do that to everybody, type deal. Hold on. Yeah, but yeah, I do that to everyone. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that not Teo or Ryan Garcia, and I'm a fan of these guys. I'm more so of a Teofimo Lopez fan than I am a Ryan Garcia fan. You know what I mean? But I watch both these guys. But that's what we just talking about, Jay. And I called them folks, the high-low twins because they both had their highest moments last year. Ryan Garcia being Luke Campbell and Teofimo Lopez being Lomachenko. They both had their highest moments last year, and I thought they were about to do some big things. Ryan Garcia came out calling out Tank Davis and some more shit. Teofimo Lopez had to take care of his mandatory, just got named George Kambosos. We had no idea about, but she's been so long, we didn't figure out a bunch of shit about George Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they both haven't did much since they had their highest moment. And we're chopping up about this Wilder Fury because these motherfuckers this week, so you know what's going on. And if y'all haven't checked out my Wilder Fury fight breakdown and prediction, go check that jump out. It's up on my Southern team right now. Appreciate y'all good folks. And if y'all haven't liked the video, because y'all do your boy a favor, like the video. I also greatly appreciate that. Well, I also greatly appreciate that. But yeah, I just think it's time, we start holding these guys, accountable. Everybody, like, not just certain people. You know what I mean? People quick to be like, Devin Haney, don't fight this guy, don't fight that guy. He just got that Linares win, and it's hard to deny it. So it's getting a little harder for him. It's getting a little harder for him to deny him. You know what I mean? But they still try to poo-poo the Linares win, be like he old, nah, they good shit, nah, they good stuff. What's good, Mike? Reaper? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Brody. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. I'm in this John talking about how Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez let me down, let the fans down, type shit. They're the High-Low twins. I'm here talking about the High-Low twins and this wide affair. Glad you can make it, buddy. But hey, I just feel like shit. They could have did so much more than what they did, because they both had, a lot of steam, especially Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia with the combo win. They both had a lot of steam, and I thought we was gonna do better. I thought we was gonna get more out of them, and we literally didn't get more. We got nothing. We didn't even get, two more scrubs. You know, we literally got nothing, bro. Yeah, and I gave Tyson Fury some credit too, Mike. I gave Tyson Fury some credit. You see, I ain't had my folks come through because I gave Tyson Fury some credit, but yeah, I gave him some credit. He looked pretty good. I think he looked in shape. I think he used this, fake COVID, this COVID. I think he used this COVID, for what it was for, to really take this fight serious. Because I don't think he was taking this fight serious at first, but I think he faked the COVID and he used it for what it was for. And I also see, I feel like the boy made me a believer now, because I feel like he believed now that, I believe he got more confidence in himself because he had this good count. You know what I'm saying? He walking and he talking, with that Tyson Fury mouth again. You know what I mean? So maybe he trying to trick himself, but you know what? I think he didn't trick himself into believing he got a chance. So I'm more confident that Tyson Fury is gonna slide through this fight now. So I'm feeling good about it. So I came here today to give Fury, some credit for stepping in the ring. You know what I mean? Which is horrible that we gotta resort to that. Shout out my guy 1-2 people for sliding through this jump. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, Brody. Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it. You know what's going on. You know what's going on, bro. I'm in this jump talking about the High-Low twins, how they let us down, how they let me down, and why the fear. Glad you can make it, brother. But hey, yeah, this shit just feel like this why the fear thing. This feel like, man, it feel like a dream. This shit you really can't believe. Let me tell my fight. This fight, especially dealing with Tyson Fury, you really can't believe this shit gonna happen until it actually happens. But I will say I'm a little more confident, and we all go check out this goddamn interview. You know what I'm saying, when it come on, type deal. We all go check that motherfucker out. So I'm more excited about it. Like, I'm pumped about it. I feel like Tyson Fury got his confidence up, so we might get it. Shout out my guy Willie B for sliding through. Appreciate that you could make it, brother. Glad you could drop in on your boy. Shout out Willie B. 1-2 people said I'm excited for this fight. Fury's confidence gets me every time. He looks super confident. In fact, and and he looked more in shape. I think he used this COVID, this fake, quote unquote COVID. I think he used this COVID break for what it was for, to get in shape and train, because I don't think he was doing it at first. Now, which way he go cheat, I don't know, because at this point I don't feel like Tyson Fury getting in the ring and he's not cheating. But I think I think this will be. I don't think he will be able to do no, cheating like he been doing that there. So I think he may actually come in here and fight. And I think he already getting us ready for it, because he said, I think I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna play with Deontay Wilder, let it go into the late rounds type shit. So I think he trying to prepare us, for him having a fight, a fair fight. And if he go anything like the last fight, and if he go anything like, the last fight, if Tyson Fury come out here trying to press Wilder, and Wilder coming out here trying to press Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna get good. Now, me personally, I think Tyson Fury had an advantage. in the last fight, and you might not. But I'm telling y'all, this fight gonna go a lot different from what a lot of people think. Type deal. It is. It is. Now I do think Tyson Fury is in good shape. I saw him. I'm getting ready to look at him again. I want to. You had AJ one too. You had AJ one too. On some real shit, I say AJ supposed to win, but I'm a pick Usyk. I think maybe I went more so against AJ because I don't fuck with him. You know what I mean? But I thought Usyk had a good chance. You know what I mean? AJ wasn't handling his punches as good as I thought he was either. And he handled AJ punches a lot better than I thought he would. Now he was bust up after the fight, but he handled AJ like AJ ain't rocking. And AJ hit him with some clean shit. Usyk showed the heavyweight division isn't very good, even though Usyk had got a figure this event. He just much better than you guys turned up with. I don't know one too. I mean, maybe that's a part of it, but I don't know. I think the younger crop of heavyweights, a lot smaller than the big dogs right now. Wilder, Fury, AJ, the other, and Wilder really not that big. He just tall. You know what I mean? But I think the folks coming up, more so like 6'4", 6'3". If they're a jog, but they might be the tallest, like at 6'5" or something like that. You got a couple walking around at 6'6", but like the young prospects and shit, the tallest of them will probably be like 6'6", but they 6'6" and down though. I don't think it's over. I just think I don't. I honestly, I think I we got a lot of good heavyweights. One, two. I mean, nah, it ain't like it was in the old days though. But we just really see it. Where you gotta think about the people that everybody don't know and shit like that. You know what I mean? Good heavyweights, but more FA fights. I want to back. The more I think Sanchez with Boxing-MMA. 1, 2. I didn't add that one. I should have added that one, but shit, I'm gonna take Frank in there, and maybe it's just because I like Frank a little better. But if he catch Frank, who knows? He said I got Kawanaki as well. Yeah, all of them just gonna be good. Ain't Kawanaki the favorite? Who the favorite in that fight? 1, 2. I think Kawanaki is the favorite. I think Helene is the underdog. You think the first fight was a fluke? You think the first fight was a fluke? 1, 2. Appreciate my guy 1, 2 people coming through this. Down I always like when my guy 1, 2 people come through this. 1, 2 people had disappeared for a couple months. I thought my boy was gone. Yeah. Seems to go. Had brought you up. Seems to go there. Ain't been here. Like, he used to eat it. But I know he alright though, because he be dropping. He be dropping shit. FA is just too basic. Yeah. He's strong as fuck though. I'm a little less. I like Frank Sanchez. I got Frank Sanchez to win. I'm a little less. I gotta check the odds on that. Just I'm a little less tempted, to bet on it because if they touch him, if they go hurt him. Dang, Isaiah said he leaning towards Frank by KO. That's major. Not a fluke, but I think if they fight 5 times, cannot get wins 4. Isaiah said he leaning. Isaiah said he leaning towards Frank Sanchez by KO. We did see FL Jobber get knocked down. We did see that he was him. We seen that he was him. You know what I'm saying? And I seen him go 12, with Jordan Rice. I went back and watched that fight. And you can say that, he won and all that stuff, but he could not Jordan Rice out. You know what I mean? So he can be, outboxed and popular belief, right? But I think Jordan Rice is a good boxer. But popular belief, right? Frank Sanchez is a better boxer than Jordan Rice. So Jordan Rice is able to outbox FL Jaguar in spurts. And Frank Sanchez is seen as a better boxer. He's a little more polished than Johnny Rice. Johnny Rice know how to fight. He good at what he do. You know what I mean? He could box his ass off. He could fight his ass off. But I think Frank Sanchez, at this point in his career, being he's the younger fighter, you know, is just a little better than Johnny Rice. So if Johnny Rice could touch FA like that, I think Frank Sanchez do got a good chance to win with you. I think he will win. I don't think he gonna knock him out though, Isaiah. That's a bold statement. That's a bold pick, Isaiah. I just think the first fight, Kavanagh, was too reckless. AJ wasn't a horrible pick in the Usyk fight, so I understand. Right. When I bet on Usyk though, like I picked Usyk to win. I just felt like I just felt like he was holding back on Shashore and Witherspoon because he was trying to get to the AJ fight. You know what I was saying? People were saying he looked bad in heavyweight, and then they go both ways, right? Boom. I'm saying that I just feel like he was holding back against Shashore and Witherspoon, but then other people saying you know Witherspoon and Shashore was trash, and Usyk struggled with him. You get what I'm saying? And he beat AJ. And I just think he was holding back to get to AJ. You see how small they had after the Usyk rings and them motherfuckers? He can sense it everywhere. No, so I don't know if he with them every day. I think he dropped in there. I don't know. He do be with them sometimes though, but I don't think he be with them every day. What can AJ do to win the rematch? Will it beat him? I think AJ gotta assert his dominance more. He gotta put Usyk on the back foot. He was letting Usyk determine, how to fight win and shit. He was letting Usyk determine where the fight went. He gotta believe in himself, you know what I'm saying? And put the hurt on Usyk. And he gotta move his head. He gotta jump out on him early. He tried to outbox the boxer, you know what I mean? And he could box. He was doing them, but he too slow for that. He gotta impose his will. He gotta be big. He a lot bigger than him. He gotta be big in the ring. He gotta fight big. I believe Sanchez can do it. We go see. Yeah, me too, Isaiah. I don't know, man. That knockout, that's bold, Isaiah. That knockout is a motherfucker. That's a bold job. I want what the odds is on like that was good. AB, shout out my guy. AB, AB, if you free, after I get out this junk, we could chop it up out the website. I like what you did so far. The only thing I say, just go ahead finish that junk and I just tell you like what pictures I want and what slot, on what page and all that good shit. But I like where you going with that motherfucker. I like that shit. Shout out AB. AB working on my Southern T website. Shout out my guy AB. Working on my official Southern T website. Appreciate that, King, bro. Appreciate that. He needs to establish that jab, getting that jab out smaller fighter. If he can get this jab out, they can start letting my hand go. Yeah, he was trying to throw him. He was trying to throw the jab, but Usyk was busting his ass one too. AJ positive, you show him distance. He doesn't have creativity offense. Why didn't Chris on show him distance? He was lost. He needs to be in mid range. Yeah, that's like Usyk was like just too fast for him, bro. Like he was getting on the inside of his punch. Every time AJ threw a punch, right? Usyk threw, and I said that he was getting on the inside of him throwing three. It's like he saw them motherfuckers come. Like yeah, like you said, his offense was too basic. He was trying to outbox this boxer. He wasn't even throwing that uppercut that he do so well. Like he normally throw that motherfucker. AJ got a mean ass uppercut, really low key. If you really pay attention, if you really watch him, y'all call yourself AJ fans. See if you really watch him, his best punch is his fucking uppercut. When he throw that motherfucker, that's his best punch. Ooh, and one two, Usyk was on the inside. He was in mid range on the inside. Usyk wasn't that decent. Usyk could hit him. Usyk was able to. Well, Usyk had to be. You know what I'm saying?
AJ in striking range at mid range or close. AJ was punching past the man's head. He was trying to punch him. Usyk was just too fast for AJ. That's why I don't think he could win. Usyk just a better fighter. With the way AJ fighting now, with the way AJ fighting post injuries. And yeah, you can say he won, but still you can say that the way he won was not impressive at all. And I don't even count the Pulev fight. Dude was old and he had COVID. I don't even count that fight. But the second time in the second fight, I hate Randy Reeves. I knew that he wasn't gonna be able to be the top dude like that. You know what I mean? He could outbox Andy Reeves and stay away from him because Andy Reeves came in out of second and was slow as hell. You know what I mean? So I never really thought that. When two people said AJ needs to throw more double jab, throw more away jab, that is success. His right hand, not every jab. One. So he, like you said, he got to put. He do for sure. Got to put more jabs in people's chest, bro. No cap. Like you said, man, he just basic. He just basic, bro. Like you said, bro. The man got a jab. That big slow. He's strong as a bitch. But if you can get out the way of, you can get out the way of. That's why I think he can stand a chance against, Deontay Wilder. Because he got that strong ass jab, but the bitch take 2 years to get to you. You know what I mean? It takes 2 years to get to you. So by the time you get to you, you've been seeing that motherfucker. By the time you get to you, you've been seeing that motherfucker. And you can move out the way. He not gonna be able to beat Usyk like that. He got like you said double jab. I say he gotta be more aggressive. That man gotta be more aggressive. I don't give a fuck what punches he throw on to. Use the jab to kill Usyk thing so you can sell. Yeah, 1-2. I just want that man to be more. I don't know how. I think he most definitely got to throw more uppercuts. I think that's his best punch. Me personally, I think that's his best punch. But bro, I don't give a fuck. He got to impose his will. He got to be 6'6", 250 in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? He came in there trying to outbox. That's like Earl Spence going in there trying to outbox Mikey Garcia. No, I'm just playing, bro. That's like Floyd Mayweather. That's like Canelo Alvarez trying to go in there and outbox Floyd Mayweather. But bro, that's like motherfucking Linares going in there trying to outbox Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Linares caught Devin Haney with a punch on the inside when Devin Haney got caught trying to get his off when he got caught trying to throw his power shots. Linares caught him on the inside. He didn't catch Devin Haney ass boxing. That's like Linares trying to outbox Devin Haney. Why would you go in there trying to outbox Alexander Usyk? Facts, bro. You saw that shit too. That's what I was talking about. That's who I said. That's who I said. Look, I said that's like Earl Spence trying to outbox Mikey. That's like Canelo trying to outbox Floyd. Them folks really tried to outbox. I mean, but Earl did it, and Canelo, I was being funny right there. He was setting up the uppercut though. He needs to set these punches up. Yeah. You say he wasn't setting up the uppercut though. He needed to set these punches up. That's the problem he had in the first fight. He wasn't able to set up punches. The boy ass need to go with motherfucking coach Calvin Ford and learn how to throw some combination punches. Hey, look, bro. 1-2. Even when he was throwing the landing jab, right? But Usyk figured out that he was throwing the landing jab, and he started throwing the landing jab like a little touch jab, to start scoring points. By the time he started throwing it, Usyk was figuring it out. AJ already throwing the touching jab. Usyk know that he just trying to get some points. Usyk started walking him through his little touching jab. AJ was hitting him in the head like boom, 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 boom with the little touch. Uzi started walking through that shit, knowing he was just, trying to get some points in the late rounds. Uzi started busting his ass up. That's when he started wobbling his ass and shit. I think AJ got tired and he started that touch jab shit. And Uzi started rocking his ass. I need Uzi to do it one more time so we can get undisputed. Because if AJ win, I don't think we get undisputed. Unless Tyson Fury win. Tyson Fury ain't winning. So there's that. As the Afidi said, he and Sugar was training completely changed AJ for the better. He about to give him the cheese. Right. Right. And the beef that Uzi was making AJ's jab hand down in time. AJ did right. AJ did everything you shouldn't do against the southpaw. Uzi has always led foot position. Uzi always had lead foot position. It was just a bad performance in my opinion. Uzi said he would. Yeah, fact. That's what I'm getting at. He already said it. He already said that's his plan. I mean, I think if AJ get it, it's gonna be, some more, dancing and shit going on. Because the energy want to sign him. But Deontay Wilder is what for when Tyson Fury had to fight. Clearly, how they pump faked us the whole year for that. And not even AJ in general, because I think AJ was just confused as everybody else. AJ ain't really say shit too much about it, you know what I'm saying? So not AJ, but the energy was just a little different. Shout out to Deshaun Thompson. Yep. What time the press started at 4, don't it? What time the press started, y'all? Man, I'm finna look at it now. Oh, goddamn. It's on BT Sports. Yeah, I see now. God damn, it's on BT Sports. I'm just playing y'all. Uzi Wilder would be super interesting. I think Raga Striddle against Southpaw, he can always land. That's another 50-50. Uzi Wilder is in devastating chaos. Yeah, I told you how I think it's gonna go. I think Uzi gonna look good for like 3 or 4 rounds, and then Wilder gonna eventually catch him. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it, Isaiah. The show fucked up. I thought this nigga really was finna say he gotta do so. I'm glad I was eating. I couldn't read that out loud. I'm glad I wasn't reading that out loud because I probably would have read it out loud. It might say, yo, he said the son of wild boy. That the sugar the wild boy. Y'all boys wild. Y'all boys wild. Y'all boys wild, man. Why then Usyk would end up trading till Usyk get knocked out. Usyk throw a lot of punches. That's why I'm getting it. I think Usyk could be doing good. I think Usyk could actually be doing good until he doing bad. You know what I'm saying? Bro, hey, look, bro. I don't care. Hey, Deshaun, bro. I don't care what you do to your woman, bro. That's your woman. Look, it's niggas out here, Deshaun. Bro, it's niggas out here, Deshaun, who gonna do this shit like without asking, bro. So if you want to do that to your woman, bro, if they were doing your woman want to do, bro, y'all do y'all motherfucking thing. Don't let me get you put out the motherfucking house. Don't let me get you put out the motherfucking house because you don't want to eat no ass today because certain T them told you not to eat no ass. You gotta eat that ass when they be on the street. You know what the hell they say, don't it? You know what they say, don't it, son? About the wife in the life. Don't let me have your shit on the curb. Don't let me have your shit. Don't let me have your shit on the curb, bro. Whatever you was doing to get them, you better keep doing it. Whatever you did to get it, you better keep doing it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't judge no man. I don't judge no man. Fury be eating, boy. Fury. What do you mean by James? Right. Yeah. Yep. Keep doing that shit. Yep. Fury be eating boy dick and shit. Doherty said he ate and pop for steroids. Fury eat boy dick and don't nobody judge him. So hey, if Fury can eat boy dick, Canelo can eat boy nuts. You know, this is America, motherfucker. This is America. Well, I'm ready for the jump. This is for. I need to ask PPC. Oh, y'all got it right out. Why the Fury 3 press conference? This is for fair use commentary only. For fair use commentary only. PBC Boxing. I'm about to put it in the chat. Cause we 3 minutes away from this bitch. We know 3 minutes really mean about 15, unless they're gonna be on time. Which no motherfucker never on time. If they're on time, I'd be surprised. Right. Shout out to Sean. I'm over throwing down. I had some pizza. Now I'm eating some motherfucking cereal. My appetite be off as hell. I think cereal is snacks though. I eat cereal like I eat cakes and Pop Tarts and chips and shit like that, cookies and shit. Cereal is breakfast, bro, but it's a snack too, bro. It's sweet. You know what I'm saying? I get the other my goal right. You know, it had to be a nigga goal. You know, it had to be a goal for a nigga to put their judge in the chat. Nobody, bro. I just knew he was finna say something else. I'm reading the journal like, yeah, okay. I said, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Well, let me write this shit in the chat. Now, and it's like the best time to eat it is never really in the morning. Like the cereal tastes better not in the morning. Right. Let me see. Actually, you know what song I'm gonna pick? You know what song I'm gonna pick, bro? Back in Blood, bro. Back in Blood, bro. Yeah. I need to give you a wrench, Deshaun, so you can say what you want to say. So, hold on, bro. Bro, hold on. Deshaun, time out, bro. How the fuck? Hold on, wait, I'm putting this up here. That my streetway song when I pull up next to charges and shit. Bro, how the fuck YouTube not let you say that's my streetway song when I pull up next to charges and shit, but it let you tell me you go eat your girlfriend ass after the press conference? How the fuck do that work, bro? YouTube backwards as hell. I'm gonna give you a wrench, bro. But how the fuck do that work? That's a bro. What the fuck? And that's YouTube in a nutshell, right there. You can talk about in your girlfriend ass, but you can't talk about pulling up the charges, bumping songs and shit. That shit wild. Yeah, yeah. So he can say what the hell he want to say. Yeah, so he can say what he want to say in this motherfucker. I'm tired of approving his comments and shit. Deshaun, that's some bullshit, Deshaun. That's some bullshit, bro. I call bullshit. I call bullshit, bro. Y'all need to, YouTube, y'all gotta fix that, bro. Y'all gotta fix that, YouTube. For real. Thank you to the PBC and everybody who made this happen. This is fair use commentary only. Again, fair use commentary only. Hey, we finna watch this bad boy. They didn't took the waiting thing down, so it should be coming down. So I told you I gotta really be like 15 minutes. So I gotta get set up and everything and shit like that. And put that up there for us, David. Mike, matter of fact, I'm putting it in the description too. Link in the description. The link will be in the description. Fair use commentary on the Why the Fury 3 press conference. Fair use commentary on it. The link will be in the description. It's cool. I got up on my Xbox. The precedent. Sure. We all have our issues and you do. Sure, Deshaun. Sure, you're talking about the Xbox. You gonna eat the ass and watch the presser? You a bad man, boy. You a bad man. Is y'all ready for this show? I think y'all ready for this shit. Y'all niggas ain't ready. Y'all niggas ain't ready. Y'all niggas ain't no killers. Y'all niggas. Y'all heard this song? Y'all know shit about that nigga shit. Y'all niggas ain't no killers. Y'all niggas some hoes. Y'all niggas ain't no killers. Y'all. Sorry, my brother was good. I ain't want to call y'all no hoe. That's why I stopped singing the song. I didn't want to call my audience no hoe. I was going to have one person in this motherfucker. So I had to stop myself. Y'all heard? Y'all know what song I'm talking about though? Shout out my guy, Syrie 3575. Y'all know nothing about that 3-6 that Project Pack, man. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I'm playing in this thing. I don't think y'all ready for this press conference though. Y'all niggas ain't ready, bro. This shit snuck up over there, bro. I've been thinking this shit. I go, hey, why this shit guys? Now it's so close. Now I can't help but be excited for it. I've been trying not to talk about it. I've been trying to not talk it into existence. The last time it was coming up, it's like I did was talking about this shit. But now we got to the week. I have to talk about it. I was talking about that bitch. A year and a half, so I had to take a break from it. But we here now. I want this Deontay Wilder to say something this time. He gave an opening statement last time. But he ain't say nothing. He might say something. Because he been talking. No, not to everybody, but you know. He be talking. He been talking, so he might say something. He might only say something to certain people. So some people might not even get a response. You underfeel me? Nah, better sit down. Either where you working to fight at this weekend. In my crib, I'm throwing the house a little Not even no little house party, just a little get together. My folks shit probably go, do the party thing, some wings, probably some pieces, some shit like that. Some rotel, you know how that shit go. Fight party, the bottles, the blunts, the you know, the triple B's, the bottle, the blunts, and the other thing, the babbles, bottle blunts and babbles. You know what I mean? But or bottles for, the grape juice for commission. And blunts. When I say blunts, I'm just mean blunts. I mean like to have, have four, you know, to be honest with ourselves, blunt, be blunt. The bottles, the grape juice, the blunts, be blunt with yourself, and the Bibles, because we gonna be praising the Lord and then go. But hey, yeah, Deshaun, I'm had a gin in my house. John gonna be here in the living room. My folks said that they finally not found like me say found. My folks said, well, yeah, I mean say finally because they had to know a lot of options. But my folks said they finally picked their spot. They like they should be going to their spot on Monday. Well, I be able to go back in my damn living room. You know, I used to do my 17 struggle from the living room because that's I like that. That's my spot. That's my sanctuary. So I'll be getting my sanctuary back. But yeah, I'm watching that shit right in the front. Lover house, second floor. What you say? I forgot the name of the room. He said Lover building, second floor, some house, right on the couch. That's why I'm gonna be watching this joint there. So right on the couch. Lower, Harvard building, Dawn's house, second floor, right on the couch. No, y'all know where I got that from. Why this shit ain't started yet? Y'all started yet? Mine ain't started yet. I'm gonna be pissed off if y'all started, man. They still say stream coming soon. Y'all still say stream coming soon. The D High, what's good, Brody? Glad you can make it, my brother. Glad you can make it. Salutations and salvations to my great people. So I got my own fight on these gritty, club. All that woofing on the net, nigga. I thought you was dead. You can't come in there. Okay. Okay, I feel better. I feel better now. Yes, sir. I almost forgot. I thought they were just showing them folks in the reads. I almost forgot that they had. I forgot that they had the press conference today. I sleep thought it was gonna be Friday to be real with you, but they having that bitch on the Thursday. No, not on Thursday. On Thursday. He just start this bitch. Better sit down. It's not getting out. He gave the son a wrench for that booty because I welcome to the club, brother. Bro, I gave the son a wrench because, bro, they let him say the booty comment, and they didn't let the man say that he was pulling up next to the car playing the song, bro. What kind of shit is that, bro? What sense do they make? That makes absolutely no sense, y'all. What sense does that fucking make, y'all? None. Zero. Nada. Nunca. Not none. Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at, bro. How y'all let the man say the booty jump, but he can't say he pulling up next to a nigga bumping the song? Shit. What kind of shit is that, bro? What y'all on? What kind of censorship? What kind of censorship is that, you? Let me shut up for y'all. For y'all censor my ass. What shit is I be censoring? I'm just playing YouTube. I'm just playing, folks. I'm just playing, folks. You and I, you and I. I don't want to hear that, baby. You and I. But hell yeah, everybody start these press conference soon. Is y'all ready? Well, I don't think y'all ready. Do y'all realize that we got 2 sleeps left, y'all? 2 sleeps, my nigga. Wednesday sleep. Nah, lie, we got 3 sleeps. My bad, y'all. We got 3 sleeps left, nigga. Nigga, we got 3 sleeps left, nigga. Tonight, Wednesday. Thursday, nigga, we gotta sleep. Friday, we gotta sleep, nigga. And then guess what, nigga? No more sleeps, nigga. We done. And then we sleeping extra great that night. Matter of fact, we might not even go to sleep that motherfucking night. The only person going to sleep that night is Tyson Fury. That's the only person going to sleep October night. Everybody else we go be up, enjoying that motherfucking self. That's what we gonna be doing. Ain't nobody going to bed. We saving all the beds for Tyson Fury because his ass gonna need it. I wonder which case the UK picked out for Fury. Right. Oh, they start this bitch. Better use commentary only, y'all. Link in the description. Let me go and put the link in the description now. Fair use commentary only, y'all. PBC Rider Fury 3 press conference. Shout out to PBC and everybody, you know, that brought this to us. Shout out y'all. PBC Boxing. Link will be in the description. The link will be in the description. Live now. It's live now. And I will also have, you know, the fair use commentary in the description. Can y'all hear it? Hold on, let me see. Thank y'all for the 29 like, appreciate that.
Here is the former hard-hitting WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the owner, Deontay Wilder.
Let's get it. I told you over it. He got the headphones on. He got his headphones on now.
From Manchester, England, here's the acclaimed two-time heavyweight world champion, the current and the undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson.
I gotta put it in there afterwards. I'm putting it in there after. That nigga ain't showing up. That nigga ran. I spoke too soon. That nigga ran. That nigga ran. I think he got some different clothes. Got stretch pants. That boy got stretch pants. That boy got stretch pants. That boy got stretch pants. Stretch pants. That boy got stretch pants.
Heavyweight championship, Teo Fury versus Wilder, number 3, T-Mobile Arena, Saturday night, live on pay-per-view. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the host of our press conference, acclaimed sports journalist,
That boy got stretch pants. That boy got stretch pants. That boy got stretch pants.
Tyson, you want to take a seat?
Thanks, Kate. I've been sat down a long time. I may stand up.
You're not having any shirts either.
That boy on that coat.
That's what
He can't stop moving.
Deontay,
He can't stop moving. In case of that, he hot.
you're making me nervous with the headphones. Are we feeling like talking today?
He making you nervous.
Do us a favor, okay.
Fear making you. Deontay making you nervous.
You had to go through the court, right, to get to this moment. What is it that you want to prove in the arena on Saturday night?
I don't have nothing to prove. You know, I'm in a great place. I'm in a great state of mind. I've always been. I've got a lot of great people around me that's been covering me all this time. You know, it's nothing to prove at all. This right here is redemption, retaliation, retribution. You know, and all of the above.
I got you.
That motherfucker said making her nervous.
I'm good. All right, okay. So listen, 20 months, right? It's a long time to stay focused.
They can't sit down. You think you can't sit down?
I've just been training there, Kate. You know, taking it day by day, enjoying my life.
He's scared. He only wants to sit next to her. He can't sit down.
Amen, that's true.
Every day we wake up, it's a blessed day.
You had COVID that you had to deal with. Your wife has had a baby. Congratulations. By the way, how have you managed to stay dialed in, or at what point do you think you really got dialed into this fight?
All these fights are exactly the same to me. You know, some guys trying to take me head for punches. No matter
Right, AB. I ain't like that one.
It doesn't really matter to me because it's a Tyson Fury roadshow, and it's been continuing for 13 years. So I train every day in my life, twice a day mostly. I eat, sleep, train, repeat. You know, I've had a few personal problems at home, but you know, there's always going to be some type of problem or hurdle to get over in life. So it's just how we do it. You know? I had a little baby girl who was born 7.5 weeks ago, and she was very unwell for a minute too. And you know, I was there for 2 weeks in the hospital with her. And as soon as I knew that if I got that hurdle out of the way, then I knew that things would be good. And I could
Fair use commentary only, y'all. Fair use commentary on PBC Wild 3 press conference. Link will be in the description. The link will be in the description.
Daddy's just got to do his job now, that's it.
All right, okay. Deontay, we've seen these videos, and I think for fans it's been super exciting, right, to watch you look as motivated and as driven and as hungry
I feel like some
as
hate
you have done. It's been 20 long months, though, right, that you've been waiting for this moment. Have you allowed your mind and your body a second to kind of step back at any point during that time?
We've been going from day one since the last outing. There hasn't been no stop. All the delays and all that, it's been beneficial for us. We've been continuing to carry on. One thing about this camp that I've been able to have all my brothers around me from the start, and we're all together now. So I've been talking about the love that's been around me all this time. And it's been real. It's been amazing for me. When many people thought I was down, depressed, and all that. Can't be. It wouldn't be fair to the people that I have around me to even feel that way. Certain things I didn't even know what was going on in the world. You know what I mean? Because of my focus and my dedication that I've had.
Right, you talking about first
Overtraining is a real thing, though, right? So if they had to pull you back at times.
Overtraining is a real thing, and we've been able to stop at certain times, take breaks at certain times, and get back at it. Certain things it'll be a little lighter than others, until we're able to get back on track, So everything has been good. I think we've timed everything out perfectly. I think we've done all the right things, and come Saturday night, it's going to be definitely a different fight, for all the fans. They should be excited. It's not rare that we get trilogies like this, and I think it's going to go down in history.
We are excited. I think it feels really different coming into this fight than it did coming into the second fight, right? After that first fight, it felt like there was still mutual respect between the two of you. After the second fight, it feels like that has been lost somewhat. Deontay, there were many accusations that you made towards Tyson about reasons that you felt that he had won that fight, ways that you felt that he had cheated. Do you regret any of the accusations?
Regret? What kind of question?
When I go to my grave believing in what I believe in, I know things for fact. I have confirmation, clarity of a lot of things, in which, one thing about it, men lie, women lie, but your eyes don't lie what you see, so many people can believe what they want. We all human. We believe what we want.
You can see the dent in his face, y'all. He turning his head. Y'all see the dent in his face? Do y'all see it? Do y'all see when he turned his head? Look at him turn his head. Look when he turned his head.
I wouldn't take it back for nothing, because nothing even the way I felt, even coming into the fight, even the way when Chris took the mask off me, how I felt, I wouldn't take it back for nothing. I needed it. It was a blessing in disguise.
Tyson, you did accuse you of some of the biggest violations in boxing, right? You kind of reacted almost like you don't care, like it just kind of washes up. How do you really feel about it?
Look real close, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Let me show y'all something real quick. Y'all. Matter of fact, I want you, baby, do it justice.
Injuries. The Applicants Commission of the Harbour, they were in as well, the referee.
Can y'all see this?
It would have been believable, but not one. And he can believe what he wants. What it tells me is that it's a weak mental person who I'm going to knock back out on Saturday night.
Y'all see it? Y'all probably can't see it.
Actually, won 2 rounds before round up. Absolutely obliterated it in the rematch. Didn't even win any of the rounds. And in the third fight, I just think what the same. In fact, he's even copying me. Look, he's got no t-shirt on today. He learned that from me. I'm famous for wearing no shirt press conferences and having no shirt on. This guy's copying me all the time. And I know I'm an inspiring person. Everybody wants to be like T.
What's good, Mark?
What's he doing here? He should have had the sack as well, Diaz, because Mark William was doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what you've got to say, Diaz.
Yeah.
You were there. You were on the conspiracy as well.
We are going to bring friends up later.
It was actually him who take the knuckle dusters on. It was Diaz who take the knuckle dusters on the gloves.
Deontay,
He was there.
you clearly believe that these violations truly happened, right? So what
You don't
steps?
believe that, Kate.
Give me
In
one
your
second.
mind, you don't believe
What
it.
steps have your team taken to make sure that this is a clean fight? You guarantee yourself that this time around.
Got a lot of things, and we got a lot of things in line, a lot of things in order, you know. And I think this is what the world, only thing that they need to know, you know.
I wonder is why they're still making her nervous.
Put out there, but you know, like I've always been since from day one, silence is golden.
Do you think you put yourself under
I wonder is why they're still making her nervous.
about why the loss in the second fight happened? Do you now feel under more pressure to come out and look spectacular in this third fight?
Not at all. When you know the truth, they said the truth will set you free. I don't, you know, there's no pressure on me. And then when you have nothing to lose, there's no pressure at all. All the pressure is on him.
So how you feel if you got nothing to lose in this fight?
There's nothing to lose. Nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Why did you say nothing to lose? Because I think a lot of people would say that your legacy is potentially on the
Well,
line in this
your
fight.
legacy only dies when the man dies, when the desire and the fire inside your heart for the sport or anything that you do in life. When that dies, so does your legacy. And I'm well alive.
Listen, you're the only undefeated heavyweight champion that remains of the group, right? Is that
I said
pressure?
yesterday,
I know that. I'm happy with it.
I've come under a lot of pressure because I forgot that Alexander Usyk has been a world champion for 5 minutes. Forgive me on that one. I do apologise.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. Congratulations to him, by the way. But I was just talking about the group that we were in before Usyk even come into the picture. Out of all of us from like years gone by, let's say the last 10 years, it's only me last man standing. And I'm the one who's had all the problems, all the activity, everything. And I'm still here, still undefeated. I'm the lone soldier now. So that's dead undefeated. Actually, the first two-time heavyweight champion of the world, who never lost.
He convincing himself. He's selling his case.
You have history maker, if I was interested in that sort of thing.
You talked a lot about mental health, right? That's something that we all appreciated you being really open and honest about. Do you feel mental pressure coming into a fight like this, and how do you deal with that? What do you make sure you have in your surroundings? You're in the right place mentally.
No, mental health struggles, no joke. You know, it's you can never get over it. It's not if or when, but it's not if, but it's definitely when.
That boy high.
I can feel like at some point, and it's a very, very, very dangerous matter. And it's
That boy high.
on its own. Without COVID and all that stuff, the mental health struggle.
What's this showing on PBC, bro? PBC Boxing. This is the PBC Boxing Wilder Fury 3 press conference interview. The link will be in the description. This is fair use commentary only. This is fair use commentary only, brought to you by PBC and PBC Boxing. Link in the description.
Still good looking, lost me hair, whatever. Still a fine specimen of a man, and still confident as ever. I'm still on top of the world, so life's good. Life's great. Very happy.
Where are you emotionally, Deontay? Because you're really big on energy, right? What's your energy towards Tyson Fury at this point in time?
My energy is like my mind is very violent, you know. So I'm just ready to go. October 9th, you know, I dedicated myself. I devoted my time and my body. Me and my team.
Shut up, baby.
I'm ready to reintroduce myself to the world, you know.
My name is Ho.
I know that here, which has the Russian slogan, right, which says glass to glass, which means eye for an eye, correct?
Sure.
What does that mean to you in the context of this fight?
Exactly what it means.
What do you want to repay him with? A loss for a loss? Is that what you're looking at, or how do you mean it?
I'm gonna let you be the judge come Saturday night.
All right, fair enough.
I've learned to choose my words wisely. You know, people always take my words out of context.
Yeah, eye for eye.
You know, and
Eye for eye, motherfucker.
something very solid. You know, like I said, silence is golden. And at this point in time, it's all action for me. Action, action, action. I don't have many words to say. You know, I wasn't planning on even talking today. I was going to have Malik coming up, but you know, I respect you, Kate, and I'm just ready to show action.
I respect you wanting to show what you want to show in the ring as well. All right, so we're going to bring up the fighters' trainers, both of them, in just a second. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break.
Tyson Fury ain't sat down. Bro, Tyson Fury still ain't sat down. That boy high. Fury still standing up. There's cocaine in this Fury. He took the cocaine because he was scared. That's exactly what this is. They need to have someone else to do these questions. I'm still tripping because she said why it made her nervous and Tyson Fury clearly up on some crackhead behavior. This nigga clearly on coke behavior. This is clearly crackhead injury. Nitty G was good, homie. We waiting for we waiting for Tyson Fury and Wilder press conference to start back. The trainer's about to speak. Tyson Fury giving me crackhead vibes. I'm getting, serious crackhead vibes from Tyson Fury. Deshaun, I'm ignoring you, Deshaun. Appreciate that, y'all. If y'all the 28 likes, if y'all haven't not already, could y'all do your boy a favor, hit that like button. Greatly appreciate y'all, good people. Do you eat pineapples on pizza? Appreciate that, folks. Y'all got me 31 now. Appreciate that. fucked up, Michelle. You fucked up, Michelle. Might say my favorite. That might have fucked up. You remember that shit went viral? What take pineapple and pizza or egg? He said, you going to the same Papa John's as me. Nah, I ain't going to Joe. I ain't going to Joe Papa John's. I think I go to the other joint. I go to the other joint around the block this year. You go to the different. I think we go to different Papa John's. That nigga said, you go to the same Papa John's. I be going to Domino's, so. Deshaun think you go to the same Papa John's as me. Deshaun, I think you eat at the special Papa John's, bro. Deshaun, you eat at the special Papa John's, bro. I think I be going to Domino. We both be eating pizza, Deshaun. That boy put, but then again, he put the pizza on hold for the press conference. That nigga said that need to hurry up. He gotta do that guy glass for real special. Bro, I don't even want to know what we talking about right now. AB, I don't even want to know what we talking about right now, bro. I don't even want to know what we talking about. I don't know if we talking about peaches, pineapple pizzas, Domino's, or Papa John's. I'm so lost right there. Oh man, so T, y'all boys wild on this Son T, man. Y'all boys wild on Son T, man. Nah, real talk glass for he did not real talk glass. All right, bro, for sure.
If I could describe Land's End with one word, it would be silence. With Land's End's origins,
Been an exceptional boxer before I started training him, and just fine tuning those skills, making sure he understands a little bit more things that maybe he didn't see, allowing him to see those things, but more importantly, just being ready. I feel like Tyson Fury being ready is unstoppable.
Malika and Deontay talk about each other as having a brotherly love relationship, right? What kind of, how would you describe?
I got a
Tyson's
boyfriendly
your
relationship. Again, a boyfriendly.
yeah, me and Sugar go back a long way, back to like 2010, Detroit City. We've got a great bond going on. To have any successful relationship, you've got to have good communication. And that's the most important thing in our lives, communicating with each other. And me and Sugar Hill have got that. We have this bonded glue where we gel together. We've got similar personalities.
Bond glue, KY jelly.
It's not easy for me to pick a trainer because I do outlandish things and I'm outspoken and I do a lot of stuff. And I've got to almost have someone on the same wavelength and personality factor to match that in order to be able to train me. And I definitely found a match with Sugar Hill here.
Is there a lot to deal with, Sugar Hill?
No.
All right, fair enough. Deontay, it seems like trust was key for you when you were making the decision in terms of who you wanted to be the head guy in your corner. But where does that trust come from with Malika? And has he surprised you with everything else that he's been able to bring to the table for you?
I trust my brother with my life as he trusts me with his. You know, I'll give my shirt off my back as he would for me, you know, and that's how it's always been from the first connection. See, when we both first met, it was just the energy was just it was connection. It was You know, sometimes you can meet other humans and you just your energy is just you just don't mix with each other. And then you can meet others that is just like, damn, where you been all my life? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was with him. And from fact, my birthday and his mother lands on the same day. His birthday and my mother's land on the same day. And when I met him, I brought it well, he brought his family along. We was in camp to see him. I cooked for them, the Southern hospitality, and we got to know each other even more. Even when we fought each other, they brought us even more closer, more so than ever. And in boxing, you need people you need people that you can trust in this sport. I mean, this is a money-driven sport. There's so many loopholes and different things that can go in, and you just never know who may be jealous, who may envy you in certain ways, even when you think the ones that really love you or you have them at your dinner table with your children. And they play with your children, you know, and sometimes that's just not the case. But with him, you know, with all my gods, you know, I don't have a big entourage. I don't need so, you know, and it's just the love that we have for each other, all of us, that we have for each other.
So I think, Malik, one of the things that people have been super interested in is watching how much you've been working on fundamentals, and that's been something that you guys have talked about openly, right? I think people on the back of that really want to know, what does that mean for Deontay Wilder in terms of the way he approaches this fight? Does he come out aggressive? Quickish answer if you can, sorry.
Well, when it comes to working with Deontay fundamentals, it was easy because he have good fundamentals. It's just at times he didn't. A lot of times he didn't use them. So it goes back to the statement that I'm really just reminding him about so many different tools that he just wasn't using, and we wasn't going to do those things one time on one sparring partner good and forget about it. No. We're fighting Tyson Fury. And fighting Tyson Fury, he's not just fighting Tyson Fury. I'm going against the intelligent great ring as far as Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill come from the floor. So when I approach a fight like it's the opponent. Then it's the brain behind the opponent. And that's strong coming from over there. And what that did was it created a fervor, an anger kind of. So when I would do film study and I would have scheduled 10, 12 rounds in the spar, I say, no, we're doing 16 rounds. I'm gonna stay up till 5 a.m. and do film study. I'm gonna call you at 2 in the morning to get you up. I'm gonna make sure Joey Scott is on you about because I know who we're facing.
And knowing who you're facing and how he's likely going to come out, do you start equally as aggressively? Is that the game plan?
The game plan is we have an answer for anything Tyson Fury do. Anything.
Tyson is obviously a very confident man, right? But we all know that Deontay Wilder is live in any fight. Do you have to work?
Did he just try to snake the game plan?
Just to make sure that he keeps that in check, that Deontay is a dangerous opponent?
No, that wouldn't be true. Tyson Fury is he's very conscious of Deontay Wilder, his abilities as well as myself, being conscious of him. And it's just being sharp, it's just staying focused, and it's also just learning more. You know, there's always something to learn in boxing. Tyson's taking that very well. He's enjoying learning and having fun with it. So having fun and learning and executing and you know, trying to be the best, being perfect in what you do. You know, that just makes for a better Tyson Fury, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I think Tyson Fury will try to start a fight to get out the fight.
See what Deontay and Malik's been working on, my man Malik, and you know, I'm happy for him, and I want to see what they have. I mean, I know Malik for a while, and you know, it's exciting. It's exciting to be in this position. You know, going against Malik, and you know, just seeing what we know. Where we come from and put it all to work on Saturday. Yeah, it's exciting. I do believe in what they've been doing, what they've been working on. I've seen some of the
He can't be still,
more excited to get up and to get Tyson going even more. Myself, just, so much similar, and just expecting nothing but the same, but a knockout.
I appreciate hearing that respect. Thank you very much.
That was different.
With us, Malik Scott. Also appreciate your time. Listen, we are going to go to a very short break. Both fights, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Damn.
That closing comment in just a minute. Stay with us.
This time I'm just gonna mute it. I ain't gonna pause. Yeah. Boy, it took me forever to find that motherfucking mute button. That nigga can't be still, AB. And I've been on out 55 minutes. Appreciate y'all folks slide. I'm in this motherfucker for a little while. Maybe not 30 minutes. I ain't got shit going. I might do it longer than that just because, I've been neglecting, my teeth. Been neglecting my teeth. Get that man to hit as soon as y'all leave. He tripping. That man been tripping. WBC just ordered. WBC just ordered the winner of Dylan White versus Otto Wilding to fight the winner of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. But when it was Tyson Fury had the belt, they wanted undisputed. But that's cool though, because Alexander Usyk got to fight AJ again, so they just give us something to do. Demetrius Bright, what's good, homie? We in here watching this Wilder versus Tyson Fury interview. Again, PBC Boxing. The interview is on PBC Boxing. The link will be in the description. This is fair commentary use only. For fair commentary use only. The PBC Wilder Fury 3 press conference. Final press conference. The fight is October 9th. Thank you to the good people at the PBC Boxing and everybody that make this thing go at the PBC. Fair use commentary only. The link will be in the description now. Shout out my guy Demetrius Bright for sliding through this joint. Glad you could slide through this joint. Highly appreciate it. You can hit the like button for me. Highly appreciate it. Elijah Hannon, what's good about the correction? If Wilder wins, they fighting white. If Fury wins, they going straight to right, D-High. Right, D-High. Shout out my boy Elijah Hannon. What up? Like button and smash. I'm going back and forth looking at press conference, tuning in you. Shout out you, bro. That's all good, man. That's what you supposed to do, dog. We in here. We listening to it now. I'm watching it. Talking to y'all good folks. We ain't talking this good boxing. I'm gonna be on this motherfucker for a second. I gave Tyson Fury some credit, and then he came right here on this crackhead. And okay, it's back on.
It's the last time that we're going to ask you to do this. I know you particularly are sick of the media this time around. You can have your opportunity to give your final comment.
One more that I can say that hasn't already been said. I'll just tell you guys to prepare yourself and prepare yourself on the battlefield and get ready for war. Because this is right here is going to be an amazing fight on October the 9th. And as you see, I'm wearing my red outfit, so I want it back in blood. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys there.
Tyson, you're up.
Well, I've got a lot to say, actually. Here's something that I think I need to say. It's like, Wilder said that I only won the second fight because I cheated, but then he goes and changes his whole team and does all this extra training and trains as hard as he's ever trained and bring on all this team and all that. So I asked the question is, if I only won because I cheated, what was the point in changing everything and doing all this other work? Can anybody answer that question? I know he can't, he doesn't have the brains to. So, no one can answer that question, can they? So, the fact that I think in your face, bitch, is the word. That's what we say. And here's another one. He says he wants to do bad things to me and hurt me and do all this malice feelings and he's got anger and aggression. Well, for those who hold a hot coal with the intentions of throwing it at somebody, guess what? They're the ones who's going to get burnt. I don't want to hurt the
Man,
opponent.
somebody got the crackhead, you know.
And he knows what he's saying is lies. And deep down in his soul, he knows that he lost. And he'll lose again. And he lost the first time, he lost the second time, and he's going to lose the third time. And guess what? After this fight, he'll be back working in that fast food chain that he was working at early on in his career. Because that's the only place he's going to be welcome. Retirement for him. Retirement dosser. Retirement dosser.
The answer to your question is why you changed for the first and second.
Well, that ain't the answer to the question. That's another question. So that's not an answer. If I only won because I cheated, why do all this extra training? Because obviously you can beat me.
Bingo. He changed because he cheated. Because he cheated. Because he cheated.
Then why has he not prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra steps.
He cheated, bro.
Why do you explain yourself?
I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you the question.
You haven't denied any
what have you done
to this point?
I don't need to deny it because it's true. It's all true. I have not doctors on. I have to get something.
You don't even want certain media to give you the tough questions. You have nobody to give you the tough questions.
There's nobody needed to ask me a tough question.
So with this like
you're in denial and you're getting knocked out.
Let's make it.
And you're gonna retire. Retire.
You don't know nothing about
do yourself a favor and retire. Your legacy's in bits.
Even in my
all the excuses, even all the excuses you destroyed. No one's even believed you.
Everybody's not going to feel nothing. You have no power. You're not an artist.
I'm not too enough, Dawson.
Nah, I could have been out on my feet.
That's a knockout.
This lawyer trainer to the towel in. And guess what? When someone throws the towel in after the boss tells them not to do, the employee get fired.
Yeah, but you said I have knuckle dusters on. Diaz is in the room while I had the fucking guns on. Why didn't you say something then? He's in on it too. He's in on it.
Don't worry about him.
I need the answer. Police in on it too. You're a weak man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm not the one to defend my title 10 times.
I don't need to defend titles.
How many times have you defended?
Like you. Doctors like you.
I don't need to. I've never had to teach in years.
I put me in representing
your history. You look up my history. I have to say I'm training that. You look up you and you look up me. I'm a nine in this sport, baby.
You ain't nothing. You will only have to be remembered.
I don't have to stick shit up my ass to make me feel the same type of
Why just say he push it up his ass?
You have to do it all. You have to do all that. And you're being trained by the razor. So there's two losers. And you're going to knock out on Saturday night. No problem. I don't fear you. Because you're a right little bastard. Insecure piece of shit.
Why does he feel push it up his ass?
Doesn't matter. Because your legacy's already finished. All the excuses have been done.
You say the same
You've
thing.
been done. Finished.
Can you say the same thing?
You've been beat. You've been humiliated. And you've been busted. End up. And that's it. And there's no one in the media can accept the fact that this little pussy got his ass handed to him, not once, but twice. And he can't do nothing about it. Because he ain't fucking man enough. That's why.
I accept with look.
Tell him what to say, Sean. Come on. Tell him what to say.
When I was in the condition I was in, I could have stopped the fight. I could have went back to my corner, but you know what? I'm a king. I'm a warrior.
You didn't look like a king when you was getting fucked up in that car.
I accepted what I was going through to still fight you.
Yeah, you look like a dosser. You look like a king.
And you still couldn't knock me out.
You look like a dosser.
But guess what?
You look like a dosser. I look like a king.
You was in the situation.
You was in that corner getting your head punched. You're trying to take Diaz. He saved your life like that. You didn't want to give him a pay rise.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
If you did a pay rise, he saved your life.
I don't know how wise this is, but we are going to ask you to face off because we're running out of time on the live show. Tyson.
I do things outside of the ring.
Tyson.
My children have an understanding that daddy has a dangerous job. If there's no other sport in this world that have connected as many lives as boxing.
Amen to that.
Understand what I'm going through.
And we respect both of you for those reasons. Can I ask both of you to stand up? Deontay, will you do us a favor? Can you stand up? We're going to do a face-off one final time. We have a huge show coming up for you on Saturday night. Massive respect. No, we're not going to do. I apologize. No. Bob Aaron says no. Bob Aaron says no. All right, we're going to leave it there. Listen, we do have a television show still coming up. Deontay, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. It's good to see you. God bless you. Tyson, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It was good to see you, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good one. God bless you. That is the end of the show, everybody. Listen, we are going to send you back up to Andre Ward and Sean Porter, who are standing by and going to continue to give some analysis and everything that we just saw. I appreciate you all joining us, and stick with us for the rest of the television show. Thanks a lot.
I could have annihilated the gospel again. He's a shithouse. He wouldn't even face me. A shithouse like you, Dosser.
Did y'all hear Wilder say Fury push it up his ass? Yeah, in fact, I love it. Why did he feel he should have just said? But yeah, he did for the most part. He did for the most part. He had to give him something though. That's what I was saying about Jamel Herring and Shakur. Even if you go, not say too much, you go, be respectful or whatever. You got to say something back. You ain't got to pop off too much. You ain't got to do too much. But you know what I noticed? She was asking him to stand up and do a face off. Wilder wasn't gonna stand up and face off at first, but once he stood up, they was like, "Nah, we ain't doing the face off." You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I kind of like the optics of. I feel like, if Wilder would have been like, "Nah, I don't want to face off" type shit, they'd be like, "Oh, Wilder didn't face off." But when they saw that he was about to face off, they was like, "Nah, no face off." You know what I mean? I really hope Fury. Because I really hope Fury's not able to walk out the ring or into the ring ever again. Shout out my boy Mark Casey. The boys in the crowd ain't playing. Oh yeah. It's getting real, real. Shit got me hyped. I want to see. They need to do a press conference every day before the fight. They need to do a press conference every day before the fight. They knew we were faced out there with a broken fight. Man, I think they trying to portray Fury as a tough guy. So I appreciate y'all sliding back through this, John. So how y'all feel about the press conference? What y'all feel? I feel like Tyson Fury hit that line before he came. He was really excited. He finally said everything like that he been wanting to say. He was really trying to get under Deontay Wilder's skin. He said Jake Diaz the one that cheated, Mark Breeden saved him. He said he beat him the first time. He really said the same shit that he been saying the whole time, but he just reiterated. I think he was trying to get a reaction out of Wilder, and Wilder didn't give him no reaction. He trying to make Wilder emotional, you know what I mean? But Wilder didn't break. I think other people, now they probably go say, well, Wilder, didn't look whatsoever. But if he had a break and got mad, that was Fury got in his head. But the thing is, Wilder not giving Tyson Fury no energy. That was the whole thing from the first press conference and this press conference. But he spoke this time, y'all got at him about speaking. So I wonder what the problem gonna be for this interview. He did speak. Shout out my guy David Scott III. Appreciate y'all sliding through. If y'all could hit that like button for your brother, greatly appreciate that, y'all. But yeah, so I wonder what they gonna say about this press conference. Wilder spoke and answered every question. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what they gonna find to say about these joints type deal. Because they gonna have a problem. Everybody have a problem with what went on or whatnot. So but I say this, I'm ready for the fight though. Tyson Fury showing me. I believe he's showing up now. As long as he take his line first, he can get that energy. He can get that that liquid toughness that he need. That needle toughness. I think he'll show up. He got it right now. So just hold it, keep it. Let's get to it. But I think he was trying to make Wilder mad to spark something else so they wouldn't have to fight. I think he want to find a reason for Deontay Wilder to blow the fight for himself. And I'm glad Wilder kept his composure. But he said what he had to say. You know what I mean? Uneasy. He looked uncomfortable. He looked a little, fearful. He couldn't even sit down. He was uneasy as hell. He looked uncomfortable. Bob said, F them, damn me clown. Yep, I heard him say that. I ain't heard what Bob said, but I heard Deontay say it was nervous energy day and stuff. Yeah, that's what I think it was too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they got me, even I was already excited enough, but they got me even more excited. Tyson Fury gonna come out there with that crackhead engine. That shit ain't gonna last 12 rounds. Why the finna bust his ass though? He trying to get hype. He ready to bounce around and shit. He gonna be trying doing that bounce around shit. Why they gonna be fucking his body up this time? Cause his ass really can't move. He be doing a lot of feigning shit. That feigning shit ain't gonna work this time. Why they finna fuck this nigga up, man? Doing that Bob and Frank yelling. No to the face and face, yeah. Yeah, it was. But they weren't yelling it at first until Wilder stood up. They weren't yelling until Wilder stood up. Tyson Fury howling them drugs. Tyson Fury damn near was gonna do some crackhead ass shit. I want to see him face off too, really, to see what was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they should let him face off. They robbed us. The white lady asked them folks 3 times to face off. Why had to sit down each time, and then he stood up, and then they counts the face off. They should have let them folks get with it. They should have let them folks get with it, man. At that point, all this shit that they have been talking. Why not? When he was saying you never did not NXT, now the guy just explain that why he was quiet. Yep, fact. I gotta find what point they was. What point of the interview was that? What point? Matter of fact, I'm finna go look. I know it was towards the end. That was towards the end, one the AB.
Thank you. I'm not the one to defend myself at 6 times. How many times have you seen? I don't need to know how to keep it in. If you look up the history and you look up my history, you look up you and you look up me. I'm a 9 in this sport, baby. I don't have to do only have to be a more. Manipulate my gloves. I don't have to do those things.
she's already finished. All the excuses.
He said, this is between me and you.
You've been done. Finished. You've been beat. Same thing. You've been beat. You've been humiliated. And you've been busted.
He said, keep playing with your nose. I ain't catch you say play with your nose. I ain't people all that.
Tell him what to say.
When I was in the condition I was in, I could have stopped the fight. I could have went that to my corner, but you know what? I'm a king. I'm a warrior.
You didn't look like a king, but you were getting
accepted what I was going through to still fight you.
Yeah, you look like a doctor. You didn't look like a king.
I don't want to knock me out.
You look like a doctor.
But guess what?
You look like a doctor.
And you was in the situation.
When you was in that corner, getting your head you're trying to take me out. So I'm thinking,
I can't find it. I'm looking.
give him a pay rise.
I must have missed it.
Outside of the ring, my children have understanding that daddy.
It had to be before that.
I don't need to deny it because it's true.
Oh, wait, hold on.
That's not an answer. If I only won because I cheated, why do all this extra training? Because obviously you can beat me with the old training you're doing, as long as I didn't cheat. And you don't watch yourself the question. But all this cheating, then why has he not prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra steps at all. It's not become cheating again.
Why you explain yourself?
I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you the question.
You haven't denied it.
What have you done
to this point?
I don't need to deny it because it's true.
Bruh, he said it again. Bruh, he said, I don't need to deny it because it's true. It's all true. Bruh.
Why you explain yourself?
I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you the question.
You haven't denied any
What have you done
to this point?
I don't need to deny it because it's true.
You haven't denied any allegation.
Blusters on. And a turbo jet something.
Bro, he constantly said it's true. It's true. Then he started making jokes again, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, he do that shit all the time. And I don't have to deny it. Because it's true. It's true. Me too, bro. The man literally, I missed it too, bro. The man literally said it again, bro. I just did a certainty, bro. My last certainty live was about that shit, bro. Literally, bro. My last Southern Jay Gibson, bro. My last certainty live was about that, bro.
The question is why you changed for the first and second.
Well, that ain't the answer to the question. That's another question. So that's not an answer. If I only won because I cheated, why do all this extra training?
Right.
Why you explain yourself?
What have you done
to this point?
I don't need to deny it because it's true.
So you haven't denied any.
Like the man has on multiple occasions, bro, said that he cheated, bro. He literally has said on multiple occasions, bro. Y'all just heard me. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Come on now, y'all. What more do we need, y'all? We getting closer and closer to the fight. He feeling more and more confident. What more do we need, bro? What more do we want to hear, y'all? How many times I want to hear him say it? It's true. It's true. I'm dying laughing at Fury Snapchats and having had that damn facts, bro. The mind he behind exactly bro. The mind ain't come away from behind the chair until the press conference was over. The mind was scared as hell, but he couldn't even sit down, bro. He was so there, nigga walking around in circles and shit. The man was walking around in circles and shit, bro. Damn, son, where'd you find this? That shit was crazy. I said, bro, what's up with this? But did y'all know how funny Canelo and Tyson Fury was fun at their last two interviews though? Last two press conferences. Press conferences. I said press conferences. Canelo told security to stand in front of him, in between him and Caleb Plant. Tyson Fury couldn't even sit down in his fucking chair. Then he started hiding behind the chair with nobody in it. Like, why is you standing back there? The press conference clearly going on in front of you. Why the fuck didn't you want to sit down? That boy ass was in that hot ass suit. The boy ass was in that hot ass suit. Probably he didn't want to sit down. That cocaine, that hot ass suit ain't match. And then the funny part is, like AB said, bro, the might be thinking he fresh in them big ugly ass suits, bro. But if you don't stop wearing them big ugly ass suits, bro, that shit is not the move. But again, I need Tyson Fury to keep this same energy. At least I feel like he coming to the fight. At least I feel like he coming to the fight now. Go on, take your line or whatever. Get your shit right, Brody. Just make sure you make it to the ring. Because at this point, shit, we think he cheated anyway. And I think to go cheat again, so. Oh, let me see what they talking about. That's what we kept. My bad, y'all. But yeah. That's most definitely like nervous energy, bro. Like, and I didn't even peep that man did not deny. I didn't peep. I didn't peep. He denied it or the fact that he, said that he did it again. I said, cause it's all true. Cause it's all true. And then he started naming false shit that I'd never said. But the man said it's all true. It's all true. And then he started naming false shit that I'd never said. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say? Shit. I gotta get it on. Shit, man. Yeah, though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit just turned me up. Matter of fact, let me go. Matter of fact, let me go and get that shit now. Y'all ain't even finna play. I'm finna go and get that now. I'm finna go and get that shit now, y'all. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but I know it was right when they popped off. And then I'm finna go and get that joint Rex. I got to do a certain T on it. Got to do a certain T on that jump. On that John, what they saying to feel it on that John. Let me go and get that.
The question. You got to ask yourself the question. So don't always cheat. Nervous energy. Yeah. Then why has he not prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra steps at all to stop me from cheating again. Why you explain yourself? I'm not explaining myself.
Freddie's coming to the own.
What have you done to this point? I don't need to deny it because it's true. It's all true. You don't even want certain media.
He said I had knuckles on his hand. He said I had knuckles on that hand. He said, because it's true. It's all true. I had knuckles on his hand. I had turbo jets on my feet. Bruh. Bruh, the man said I had knuckles on my hand. I had turbo jets on my feet. Bruh, is y'all hearing this guy, bro? Is y'all hearing this man? Boo this man. Boo this man. I just need that little short clip, I swear. I don't need to be long at all.
Nervous energy. Yeah. Then why has he not prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra stuff. I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you the question. You haven't denied it. What have you done to this point? I don't need to deny it because it's true. It's all true. I know the doctors on. And I tell you. I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you the question. Explaining myself. I'm asking you the question. You haven't denied it. What have you done to this point? I don't need to deny it because it's true. It's all true. I know the doctors on. And I tell you. You don't even want certain media. On certain media, explaining myself. I'm asking you the question. You haven't denied it. What have you done to this point? I don't need to deny it because it's true. It's all true. I know the doctors on. And I tell you. You don't even want certain. You don't even want explaining myself. I'm explaining myself. I'm asking you the question. You haven't denied it. What have you done to this point? I don't need to deny it because it's true. It's all true. I know the doctors on. And I tell you. Explaining myself. I'm asking you the question. You haven't denied it. What? Explaining myself. I'm asking you the question. You haven't denied it. What have you done to this point? I don't need to deny it because.
Niggas, I had knuckles something on. I had Turbo Jets. Come on now, bruh. 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 Come on, bruh. How many times you need to see it? This ain't his first time seeing it, bro. This ain't his first time saying that shit. He said this shit at the last press conference, B. B, he said this shit at the last press conference, B. Come on now, B. You and I. I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know what else you want that man to say, bro. Clearly, that man didn't admit to cheating over 3 times. So at this point, y'all don't believe this shit. Y'all just don't want to believe this shit, man. And it's crazy how much shit that he said that I missed. But when I go back and I catch this shit crazy. This shit crazy. But that man really admitted that shit, bro. Y'all heard that shit with y'all own ears. The man said I had knuckle braces on. Knuckle braces or some shit. I had knuckle braces on. Some shit like that. I had knuckle braces on. That's crazy. I'm finna go and get started on that junk.
You haven't denied any allegations to this point. I don't need to deny it because you know what I'm saying. You haven't denied any allegations.
Because it's true. It's true. That shit crazy, man. My bad, y'all. I'm finna go and do this shit, no cap. That's the junk right there. All right, this. Okay. This. But hell yeah, y'all. Tyson Fury was giving me number crackhead. She was giving me number crackhead and on that junk, like, and this nigga admitted to cheating again for like the umpteenth thousand times. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. My bitch, I'm setting up. I'm doing this. I'm sitting at the 17. I go there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need to use this phone, so shit, I'm probably finna go get up off this junk. Matter of fact, I am, because I'm gonna need to put this phone on the charger, so I'm gonna have to use that phone. You know, what y'all get? How many lights y'all got me? I got me 40 lights. I don't get me 40 lights, I ain't going nowhere. Then I got me the 38 lights. You know, cool. I take y'all give me the 40. I know a lot of people gonna catch on the playback anyway. But appreciate y'all sliding through. Skinny Hardaway, 17. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look. Big AB, I got you. I got you, AB.